Yo, YouTube, what's good? What's good? It's your man, D-Rich Kid, D-Rich Kid. Back at you with another video, another topic. This is my annual weekend review, YouTube. So, what's good, man? What's good? Let's talk about what happened, went down this week, man, in the world, basically. You know what I mean? Music, sports, money, whatever, entertainment. So first up, I made a video about this. Again, heavy hearts. Um, the notorious B.I.G., aka Biggie Smalls. His mother, Miss Voletta Wallace, passed away this week at age 72. Man, very young, very young. She was in hospice, which I didn't know. She passed away. It was in Pennsylvania. And I remember before Big passed away, Gene Deal, shout out to my man Gene Deal, he spoke about this. He was saying that Big was having his mother's home built in Pennsylvania. Matter of fact, I think it was the week before Big passed. He was having issues with the house being built, something with the money or whatever. I remember he said him and Big were having conversations about that. But anyway, so, apparently, everything went through. She got the house built, whatever. So, but she passed away in Pennsylvania where she was living. Again, I didn't know she was in hospice. I didn't know she was sick. They said that she passed away with, by natural causes, whatever. But usually when you're in hospice care, you're normally sick, and usually they can't do anything else for you. That's usually when you go to hospice. So I didn't really understand that, why she was in hospice. And if she was sick, they kept it under wraps very well, very well. And, that's fine. Also, I mean, if Miss Wallace had, any elements, any health problems, it's really none of our business, I think Miss Wallace also passed away with a broken heart, honestly, when she lost her son. Of course, any mother losing a child is devastating, and that really hurt her. And I don't think she ever really healed from that. One was because she never got any justice from it. The crooked LAPD, the powers that be, hid and did everything in their power to, cover up Biggie's murder, and she fought them hard. She did. She fought them hard. But she was unable to see justice for her son before she passed away. But I do believe soon, and very soon, there's going to be a announcement about Tupac's case and Biggie's case coming out, and the truth will be revealed, and she will finally get her justice. I just wish she would have been here. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. Sad, heavy hearts. Condolences go out to the Wallace family. Lil C's, Junior Mafia, Little Kim, all of Brooklyn. Miss Wallace was known throughout the neighborhood in Bed-Stuy, Clinton Hills area. You know what I mean? Lil C said that Biggie's mother was like was like another mother to him. So I know he's taking it hard, man, to lose big first, and now, to see his mother pass away. It's got to be hard for them. Faith Evans, the grandkids, Biggie's kids, Tiana and little CJ, my heart goes out to them. I know this has got to be a rough time for them, because, Miss Wallace was basically, the last link to Big, So, yeah, man. R.I.P. Rest in peace, Miss Wallace. You'll never be forgotten. Never be forgotten. And just like your son, your name and your legacy will live on. We will always keep your name in high regard. That's for sure. That's for sure. But moving on in our weekend review, what else? What else we got? For all my Cowboys Nation out there, Zach Martin, if you don't know by now, our Hall of Fame guard, he opted and decided to retire, man, this week. 34 years old. He played 11 years. Man, I saw and heard a unbelievable stat about Zach Martin, man. It said Zach Martin in his whole career only had 7 holding penalties called on him in 11 years of football. Think about that. 11 years of football, and he only had 7 holding penalties the whole time he played ball, man. That's incredible, man. That's so incredible. Yeah, man. So, Zach is going to be first ballot Hall of Fame, ain't no question. He putting on the gold jacket as soon as he's eligible. I have no doubts about that, man. But in recent years, you can see, especially the last year before, you could see Zach's play was kind of slipping and was going down. He wasn't as stout with his blocking. He was, kind of getting dominated in certain games, certain times, I should say. Just uncharacteristic things, that you weren't used to, seeing from Zach Martin. And, you could tell that, he was getting older, man, and that's just Father Time. Father Time's undefeated, he's going to defeat everybody at some point in time, yeah, man. So, injuries started happening more to him, especially last year. And so, he just, he said at the end of this year, man, that he basically, had to make a decision whether he wanted to continue, on with his career or retire. So I think he did the right thing. I think Zach went out, for the most part, pretty healthy. I think he had to have some kind of surgery in the off season, but I mean, he's retired now, so it's not like, he left, like he didn't play the whole season, he, got hurt or something, and, missed half the season, something like that or whatever. But I just wish so bad, man, like Tyron Smith, Zach Martin, Travis Frederick, those kind of dudes right there. I wish they were able to have gotten the ring, man, because they were in their prime, man. They were almost unmatched, man. They were like that unbreakable force, man. You couldn't deal with them. You couldn't get around them. They were hard to deal with in the passing game. Hard to deal with in the running game. When Romo was there, that was his line, man. And Dak, pretty much took the rest of it, when he came in. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. I just wish, again, man, I wish Zach was able to have played in in the big game, the Super Bowl, and I blame it on the front office, man. If it almost feels like a wasted career, man. Really, as good as he was, as good as the other guys were, they deserved to have been able to reach the big game, man. But the organization didn't do enough, man. And it's just a Hall of Fame career with no rings, man, nothing to show for it, man. But Cowboys Nation, the fans, will always hold Zach Martin up in high regards. He'll always be a Cowboy for the rest of his life. I just want to say thank you, Zach, for all the great memories, for all that you did for us. Everything that you put on the line, all the sacrifices you made, not only for you and your body, but your family, sacrificing, being there for your kids, missing them, certain moments, when you had to be on the road or whatever, because, football players sacrifice a lot, man. They do, for what they do, but now, in retirement, you can enjoy, your wealth that you've accumulated, all the money that you've made. You can sit back and reminisce about the good old days. You can talk to your kids and one day your grandkids. You know what I mean? But I just want to thank you, man, for the memories. I wish you well in your retirement. I wish you, good health. That's the main thing as you, continue to get older in life, man. Hopefully you can live a long, productive, healthy life, after football. You know what I mean? But, man, you'll always be a Cowboy. And again, I look forward to seeing you, being enshrined in Canton, man, with the Hall of Fame, man, wearing that gold jacket. All right. So, man. But on to our next topic in our weekend review. Let's see what else we got. So, Suge Knight, man. I don't know if y'all been watching, man, but Suge Knight been talking a lot lately here recently about Tupac, man. A lot, with that whole era about, what happened with Tupac and what does he feel, happened to Tupac and all this. And this week, he basically was saying, when they figure out, or if you figure out what happened to Tupac, then, you'll figure out, or they'll figure out what happened to Biggie. Look, man, in my opinion, and from, I could say, research that I've done, I believe there's a lot of layers to this, man, and I'm not gonna go too deep into it, but I'm gonna just say this, that I don't think Suge is innocent in all of this. I know Suge knows more than what he's saying. That's why he's kind of talking around the point. He's not really talking directly, giving you direct answers, because Suge knows what happened and how everything went down, because of his position in the industry and what he was doing back then. He knows exactly what happened. But I'm gonna say here soon, the world's gonna know basically everything that has gone on, not just with Tupac's case, Biggie's case, everything that has happened in the past. We've been lied to as a people. I'm gonna say that as a world, as the masses, we've been lied to, and the truth is going to come out. Everybody's going to find out what has really been going on behind the scenes. So so Suge, he telling you, he giving you little bits and pieces about this whole thing. And I mean, what he said is true. You figure out Tupac's case, and you'll pretty much figure out Biggie's case. You know, I mean, yeah, we kind of already know that. You know what I mean? But it's gonna be, the truth is coming out. It's gonna be told to the world. The powers that be, or were, I should say, know what happened, and the powers that be now know what happened also, and they're gonna let it be known to the world what transpired with this whole Tupac case. So yeah, just keep your eyes and ears open, YouTube. You know, you're gonna find out soon enough. All right. So yeah, let's move on. Let's move on. What else we got in weekend review? Weekend review. Oh, speaking of music and controversy, I spoke on this. Made a video about this whole Spider Loc situation and Nina Boy. So Nina Boy, man, has been on Spider's head, man. I don't know if you've been watching Nina Boy's YouTube channel. Shout out to Nina Boy, man. I like Nina Boy. He seemed like a real down to earth cat, man. You know, he's a Crip. You know what I mean? But he seemed cool, like a cool dude, man. I like his vibe. You know, he's funny. If you watch some of his videos when he be commentating his stuff, when he be talking, but he do have a serious side to him too, which I can respect. And he been going in on Spider Loc, man. He been saying Spider Loc is not real. Talking about, he's not from the neighborhood, he ain't from the hood, and the hood don't respect him, and the cast that's locked up don't respect him. They've been, he been talking to him and saying that Spider Loc is pretty much trying to backtrack now and trying to make him, make himself feel, be like he's a victim in all this. When, it seemed like Loc got caught out there on a wiretap, trying to implicate Nina Boy in some murder case, which, turns out to be, I guess it wasn't true. You know what I mean? So, yeah, Nina been on his head, man. He has, and he keep telling them, it's like, hey, look, he's like, respectfully, man, just stop talking, man. Just leave it alone, But I guess Spider in his his ego not gonna stop, man. So I don't know, man. It just seemed like it keeps, every other day I keep seeing a video of Nina Boy telling Spider, like, leave it alone, bro, leave it alone. You've been exposed, and yeah, man. So I don't know. We'll see how it play out, man. YouTube. I just hope I hope it stays peaceful, because these things can tend to spiral out of control, and where it goes from there. You're talking about gang members and the streets. You know what I mean? And we all know how the streets get down and the politics of the streets and all that. So we don't want no extracurricular activities. Let's put it like that. You know what I'm saying? Because it can easily go that way. So hopefully, man, Spider can just kind of like fall back, leave it alone. I think the damage has been done to him. It's going to take a lot for him to really come back from this, I think. I really don't know how he's going to recover from it, but I think at this time, it may be best for Spider, just fall back, Spider, and just let time do its thing, man, maybe one day, the people might, forgive you, I guess. I don't know. But I just think right now is not a good time for you to continue to, try to keep portraying your image when it seems like, to me, from what I've seen and heard, that, you've been exposed, man, for doing some things that aren't really cool, and, the people thought that you were, a stand-up guy. It don't seem like you did a stand-up thing in this situation, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, man, again, shout out to Nina Boy. You know, just you know, we just want to keep it peaceful, man, and hopefully this thing doesn't escalate too much more to any more turmoil. All right. So yeah. What else as we move on? Oh, and one more thing, man. As far as the world goes, economy, man. These layoffs, man. I don't know if y'all familiar. It seems like a lot more and more people are getting laid off, man. Every time I look up, man, I'm seeing videos of people getting laid off. You know, my wife talks about it just about every day. You know, the federal government's been getting hit hard. A lot of people been laid off. Um, Look, man. Right now, this country is, how can I say this? And if you know, you know. This country, we're on the brink of a total reset, and it's a good thing though, because we needed this because we were going down the path of no return. But these layoffs basically are the end of the corporation. And again, if you know, you know what I'm talking about. And we're heading to a republic, a new republic in this country. So Donald Trump and Elon Musk, they're basically tearing down the last remaining parts of the United States corporation, and we're getting ready to enter into the United States Republic. And it's a good thing, man. But on the way there, we're going to go through some turmoil, you know, and we kind of knew this already beforehand, you know. So that's what you're seeing, YouTube land. You're just seeing the tearing down of one era of this country for it to transition into another era. So that's why all these layoffs are happening. It's been so much corruption. It's unbelievable, man. And I'm not going to get into it in this video. It's too much. But there's a lot's been going on behind the scenes, a lot of bad stuff. And all of it's going to be exposed here real soon. It's going to be told to the world. You're going to find out. You're going to see what's been going on. But yeah, so when you see all these people, you know, saying that, you know, they've been laid off and they're just getting rid of us, it's a reason why these layoffs are happening, man. It is, you know, it had to happen. It had to happen. It has to, in order for us to transition into a new world per se, you know, a new system, and it's coming. There's no denying it. There's nothing that can stop it. It's going to happen, you know. So if you're one of these people out here that's been affected, just know that you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. You know what I mean? Just have faith. Do what you can do. Hopefully you have a little bit of money saved up. Hopefully you have some food. You know, I don't think we're going to get to the point where, you know, people are going to be starving and, you know, people are going to be roaming the streets, you know, looking for food and money and all that. But there will be some, you know, hard times, you know, people are going to kind of be shocked and, you know, for, you know, maybe a slight period, you know, people might go through the struggle, but it's nothing going to be long term. It's not. This was, you know, has all been planned out, man. We knew this was coming, if you know what I'm talking about. So just hang in there. Just know that when we get to the other side of all this, man, it's gonna be a beautiful time in this country, man. It is. It really is. We're gonna go into a great era, man, where, you know, the whole world is gonna go into a great era, man, and where everybody's gonna have the opportunity to flourish, man. You know, all your hopes and dreams that you've wanted to do will be possible, man. You know, if you want to do that, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be possible. But, you know, again, we have to go through this turbulent time here, this turbulent time, in order to get to that time, you know what I mean, to that beautiful time that's coming, you know. So just hold tight, stand fast, you know, and you know, just have the faith, you know, that, you know, if you believe in a higher power, that higher power will take care of you through all of this, you know, no matter what comes. Always, you know, be prepared, you know, always, you know, be prepared to defend yourself if, you know, things may get hot in some areas, you know, make sure, you know, you have your protections ready to go if need be. You know, we don't want to go that route, but hey, we're always going to, you know, protect ourselves if we have to, you know what I mean? So, yeah, man, that's basically it, you know, when it comes to that. So, but yeah, YouTube, I think that's gonna wrap up my weekend review, man, this week, man. Like I say, man, you know, I try to bring y'all a little bit of content every day. You know, just try to do something new, you know, and yeah, so again, it's The Rich Kid, yo. If you like my content, give me a like, share, subscribe, man. Again, I thank all the people that subscribe to my channel, all those that have taken any time out of their day to, you know, check me out, no matter how long. You know, I appreciate you all right? All right, it's The Rich Kid, yo. I'm out, yo, YouTube. Peace.